is just like a pep talk to myself as I am trying to like navigate learning things about myself. Um, I feel like there's like a big chunk of my life where I have been scared, maybe it's the word, of like being perceived as someone who does too much. Now, am I somebody who likes doing the absolute most? Yes. It thrills me. I love it. I love being like this like super sugar cookie rainbow person. Like I love it. Like that's who I am. And I feel like for at least 10 years, I spent a long time being like, nope, we gotta pack that up and keep it in a box. But I don't have to do that. And I cannot continue to allow myself to live in this sort of like scared rut of like doing too much. Now, I'm not exactly sure how to undo that in my life, but I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to undoing it. And so some of that has looked like me like really thinking about and challenging when I'm like, oh, I can't do that. And like being like, why? Why can't you do it? Like I need a legitimate reason. But it took like I'm 30 and like I'm still figuring it out. And I don't know what it was that like sort of snapped once I turned 30, but I've been thinking about it a lot more of like, okay, like if I think I think for a long time the fear of doing too much was something that like was given to me, right? Like somebody at some point, actually it's not somebody at some point, somebody in high school was like, "Oh, you're always doing too much. You're just like too much of a person. Too giggly, too funny." Like, well, I'm not too funny, but I mean, I am hilarious. But like too much of something and people will not like people who do too much. And as a teenage girl, that was like very impressionable upon me because I was like, I want people to like me. I like me, but like I want other people to like me too, as somebody who just like craves community and like a village. Like I think that craving coupled with people being like, you cannot do all the things that you want to do, like not necessarily academically, but like being who you are is too much and you need to dial it back in order to get this community that you want. And I think that was like very impressionable. And I think I'm like now at a point where I'm like actually critiquing that and like trying to undo some of that like programming, I would say, in my life of like, oh wait, I feel like there's something on my eye. Oh wait, like I'm allowed to be like giggly and giddy about things. Like I wish that I didn't feel such pressure to be perceived as like put together, like fun, but like not too fun, like just fun enough where like I'm like hilarious. Like not even like in a boastful way, but like I'm so funny. And like I feel like the internet does not get to see that side of me. And so I'm trying to figure out how to do that where I feel comfortable enough to be safe to do that, right? And so like I've been working on it with like some of my friends of just like being excited about things. Like if you, well, I don't know, I was gonna say like if you know my friends, but like my friends aren't necessarily internet people. But what I was gonna say is like sometimes I will think back to a conversation that I've had with my friends when I'm like super excited about a book and I'm like telling them what's going on and I'm telling them the drama of the things, which like I can't necessarily do on the channel because like spoilers. But like I like telling my friends about them because they're not gonna read the books. But like that version of me is like so fun and like so relaxed and like I just don't know how to get back to that. But it's hard and I think it takes time. You know, I've only been 30 for 6 months. Or wait, how many, what month is this? 8 months? I've only been 30 for 8 months and I feel like we're getting closer. But I also just want to like say to myself, like, stay the course. And like who you are fundamentally is not too much. And maybe the people who you're trying to be too much for or trying to be your full self for were not prepared or equipped to handle that version of me. And that's okay. Like, they don't have to be equipped. Like, I know that I am not a like personality for everyone, and I just know that like the people who do get like the full unfiltered unadulterated version of me like really rock with me, and like those people, like I want to feel like I feel around those people all the time. I don't know how to get there, but that's okay. Like we're figuring it out, and like figuring out how to just be me without like consciously thinking about every single move I could possibly make and every single thing I possibly say. I mean, yeah, I should probably think before I speak sometimes, because sometimes I just be yapping and I'm just like and just talking. But that's okay too. Like, I think I just have to get out of the habit of apologizing for who I am, like at the core, and just like letting it rock. Like, if you rock with it, cool. If you don't, then like goodbye. Like, I can't. This is like just, I guess, me processing this for myself. So yeah, like as I'm figuring this out, like there's just like so much like freedom in it. But like that freedom as someone who is very like controlled in their life and in their environment and how they react to people and how they interact with people feels a little scary. And that's okay for it to feel scary. And something that we are masters of doing is doing things scared. And so that's what we'll do. We'll continue to try to lean into being who we are and like the full version of who we are, not like this like filtered down. I don't even know how to like only like a section of myself versus like the whole version of me. Like I have this friend, Elliot, who I've known since 2014. Gosh, we've been knowing each other for 10 years now. I have to call him. Anyways, I feel the most like myself when I talk to him. And so I'm like, how do I get that feeling in every interaction? And so that takes like me figuring out how to be that version of myself in every interaction, and just being okay with like, if there are people in my life who have been in my life a long time and don't rock with it, like that's fine. Like, I'd rather be the full version of myself than like this watered down filtered version of myself that's like not really me. Like, it's me, but like not the whole me, and not the fun version of me, and not the hilarious version of me, and not the like most comfortable version of me. We're figuring it out. And I don't expect to figure it out. Maybe this is just, you know, life. Like, life is just us continuing to figure these things out in every season. You know, like who I was in grad school is very different than who I am post grad school. And so like, I guess this is just Tanisha 30-year-old, like 0.3. I don't know. Thanks for listening to this convoluted stream of consciousness as I'm trying to figure out how to be the best version of myself and how to be the most comfortable version of myself that feels right to me. And so we're working on it. Thanks so much for watching to this far. I don't really know what kind of emoji you could leave. Leave an orange emoji. Orange is really, I've been rocking with orange really a lot in the color schemes. Leave an orange emoji. Be sure to drink water, make good choices, feed your body, move your body, eat good food. Oh, did I say feed your body already? I think that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for listening. As always, love you all so much. And I hope that you have the best day after you've watched this video, and the best week, and the best month. And if you never watch another video, the best like rest of your life. All right, bye.